Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm either watching it and I'm watching it. She's from Arkansas. We know how crazy that is. And I met her. Really? Yeah, no, I'm in Arkansas. She's in Where are she? Does everyone have what they need? Pen, paper, notes. You'll want notes because we're going to go over a lot of stuff. You can go back through and look through it. And then we're going to put some stuff up here on the screen. It'll be a lot of informative stuff. And then Tina's going to take a snapshot of it. We're going to summarize it and just do our skill stuff. But okay. So I'm going to make sure
That this is on for everyone at home. Get the volume. Okay, so I think we're good.
Hey, we want to drink.
We're going to get started. I know some people have to go. Information we want to cover, and I hope that they can hear me on
Well, it's gonna mess up this then, like the view of it.
Yeah, so they can hear us.
Yeah, ask if they can hear us. That'd be a good idea. Let me move. Gotta make sure it's loud, so we gotta make sure everyone can hear us.
Your ice. Yep, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna get started. You guys can cover it. I know you guys are really anxious to learn all this fun stuff. And then you guys can play out. You don't know who I am? You don't know who I am? My name is Sandy Curry. I'm your presidential alumni. So I'm your presidential alumni sponsor, and then we got Tina, who is your guys' diamond alumni. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself, a little bit about the company. Tina's going to tell you guys some about her that you might not know, and then we'll go into it. Okay, so a little bit about It Works. We kind of talked about that. It Works has been around since 2001, is when it got established. That's when Pam Souter, our amazing mom, that's what we call her, introduced this product to Mark Pentecost. So you know who Mark Pentecost is? He's the CEO of the company. So he's the one that's putting out these amazing Ruby bonuses, the diamond bonuses, the pay structure, like he and Pam and Mike Hill will do all of that for us. Okay? So the company got established in 2001, and we've been around for 15 years. It started in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Really small little area in Michigan, snow. It started in a basement in a building. And then in 2009, the company went debt-free when the economy kind of tanked. So it's a nice little fun fact to make sure that people know that when the economy crashed, housing market crashed and everything fell apart, It Works actually been debt-free that year. It Works getting out of debt, helping others get out of debt. They moved to Bradenton, Florida in 2011, I believe. 11 or 12, they moved to Bradenton. And they were in a nice little building. And then last year, or a year and a half ago, they actually bought a new building on the canal. Redid the whole thing from top to bottom. It's kind of like Google. It's got a slide from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. You can actually go down the slides and visit. Heading green on top. What's that? I think I saw that on Facebook. Yeah, you can actually schedule a tour. Tours happen on Thursdays. You get to go through the location. But they paid cash for that $10 million building and all the renovations. It Works is debt-free. They pay cash for everything. So they want all of us to be debt-free. That's their motto. Debt-free is really sexy. And here we are in 2015, and we are the first company in 25 years, the first network marketing company in 25 years to be $1 billion company. $1 billion brand. So you guys are in the right place at the right time. You have the right products because there are no other companies like It-Works out there. No one else has that wrap. How many of you have ever wrapped before? Facial or belly, doesn't matter. Okay, that wrap is our sizzle product. No one else in the world has anything like that product. That is what gets people talking and photos selling for us. All we have to do is show them before and after, give them a coupon, and they're like, what is it? I want it. How can I buy it? How can I try it? How can I sell it? We have an amazing skincare line. We're actually going to take a minute during the presentation. We're going to share a little bit about each product since you guys are so new. You might not know what to say to somebody about a product. Yeah, we're going to give you one-liners, quick one-liners that we use. And then we've got our nutrition line with the greens, and then which is awesome. The wraps bring people back again. Products and the price points are super affordable, guys. Between the $20 and $30 pricing, which is awesome. So you guys are in the right place at the right time right now. We have a sizzle product that people want time and time again. There are only about 100,000 distributors globally for the 22 countries. Do you guys realize how many countries we're in? 22 different countries we are selling our products, and we're not stopping. We're going to be opening 2 more countries. We we're debt free, which is huge. Harvard makes a point to say when you're looking for a business like you guys are all doing, you want to find a company that's debt free. They have a single product. They have less than 100,000 or are right around 100,000 distributors globally, and less than 1% of the world's population. That's not a company. You might find a nobody's business that hits 1, maybe 2 of those. We hit all 4 criteria that Harvard says to look out for. We really have a once in a lifetime opportunity. You guys are positioned just right in Arkansas. We were Florida, how many people don't know about it yet? And I looked at her last night and I was like, they don't even realize they're you guys don't even fathom what's about to happen to you guys here if you really grab a hold of it and run with it. Because when we came from the Toledo, Ohio team, and Toledo, Ohio put It-Works on the map. Like that's, you're from the Toledo team. You guys are in part of that Toledo original team. When Toledo took off, nobody knew about the product. And mind you, when that happened, that was in 2010. In 2010 is when Toledo got involved in this product. And in 5 years, it is almost, there are like 5 millionaires out of that team. 5. Okay? You guys are positioned right there, right now. And you guys, we're going to give you some tips, we're going to give you some tricks, some tools, and all you guys have to do is make it happen. You guys are going to have everything at your fingertips. You're going to be able to do what we're doing. You guys are the foundation in this area. If you don't take advantage of that situation, somebody else is going to come in here and do it. Okay? We need to say, the Destiny team in Arkansas, I can't say Arizona, all the way here, I can't say Arizona. Arkansas, I thought, Destiny, I mean, it would be like that Destiny team out there, the dream team out here in Arkansas, the one that put Arkansas on the map. That would be you guys. And Mark Pentecost has even said to us many, many times, anybody who gets into It-Works right now, that really sticks with it, you've got to have a 3 to 5 year plan and a goal. You have to have that stuff in your head that you're going to stick with this for no less than 3 years, but at least 5. If you're not there, and if you didn't sign, you're going to give it a good go for 3 to 5 years, you're probably not going to be around. You're not going to be a part of the Millionaires Club. And you're going to probably be one of those people that I talked about in the video that's bringing back your dreams. How many of you watched that video? Okay, people will, but he has said 3 to 5 years. Anyone, because where It-Works is right now. Everyone who gets in and really puts their full heart into it, makes some sacrifices in the beginning. You guys are going to have to understand sacrifices are going to be made. You're going to miss out on some events. You're going to miss birthday parties, weddings, receptions, ball games, basketball games, kids events, recitals. You're going to miss some. You have to be willing and ready to do that for at least the first 2 years if you really want to make this area something amazing. My first year and a half, 2 years in business, I missed out on a lot. Because I wanted to make this happen. Because I was ready to change my life. I don't ever have to miss anything again, and I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm retired. I quit my job 2 years ago. A year and a half in, I was able to quit my job and I never miss a dang thing in my kid's life if I don't choose to. But I made small sacrifices in the beginning. You're gonna have to do that. Tina will tell you, you have to do it. But if you stick with us, Mark said, you will be debt free and you will be a millionaire. Did you guys hear that? Yeah. Debt free. Who wants to be debt free? This one right here. I like her. She's local. We might not debt free.
I want to pay for college for my daughters.
Well, she could end up doing it too.
Yeah.
You know, my 20-somethings are paying cash for college, and they're in the millionaires club already. Been in the business 9 months, 18 months. There's no reason why you guys cannot surpass Tina and I, because you guys are sitting in an area that hasn't been tapped yet. People haven't even heard of this yet. They don't even know what this crap is. They're gonna give you that look like, what? Oh, let me show you.
We got a lot of people.
Oh yeah, throw the pictures up and say, you know what? Let me put the wrap on you. You're never gonna know unless you try, okay? So debt free, and who wants to be in the Millionaires Club? Okay? My goal is to be in the Millionaires Club by my birthday in 2016. Okay? August. Okay. In August, okay? August 2016. My goal. You gotta have goals, you gotta stick with it, and that'll be my 4.5-year anniversary. Okay, 3 to 5 years, debt free, and then in Millionaires Club. There's a lot that can be said about sticking with something for 3 to 5 years, which leads me into my story. I've been with It Works almost 4 years. February will be my 4-year anniversary. Before It Works, I worked at State Farm. Anyone hear that? State Farm? Yeah. Yep. So I worked for State Farm. That's what I did. I told you, home, auto, life, health, you name it. That's what I did. I love what I did. I love what I did. How many of you really like your job? You're like, yeah, you know what? I don't see myself maybe sticking with this. There's security, there's consistency with it. I know exactly what I'm bringing home. That's where I was with It Works. I was first I was like, oh, I can do this. You know, I did Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I know exactly what's coming in and going out. The only thing that wasn't in my little future story was the fact that we were still in debt. There would be times where we had maybe $50 to $100 that needed to get us through the last 2 weeks of the month. Anyone relate to that? Okay, 50. Everyone has been there. But when it's month in and month out, month in and month out, and you're juggling about $100 that needs to last you 2 weeks, that's no way to live. But on the outside, when everyone saw Chad and I and the boys, you would never know that that's how our lives work. We did it very well, and that's what people do. You don't talk about it. You don't talk about how you let credit card go late, car payment go late, house payment go into its grace period, or if you have a line of credit or home equity, you borrow that to pay your bills, and then you pay just the minimum because it's another bill that you have to pay, but you can't pay back what you borrowed. Okay, there's that vicious cycle. That was our vicious cycle when It Works came into my life. And when I joined, I told the girl, I need $300 to $500 a month to make a difference in my family. $300 to $500. How many of you, $300 to $500, make a huge impact? Huge impact. Okay, $300 to $500. Do you know that you can make $300 to $500 a month just in grab cash? Ready? $300 to $500. Okay, 4 parties a month, that's $400. If you have 4 people there. Okay, you got 4 weekends, you got 30 days out of the month, 4 wrap parties a month, 4 people there, $100 per party, 45 minutes. Add all that up, less than 3 hours, you need $400. You guys see where, you gotta get that in your head. You have to think of it in terms of little goals and picture yourself doing it so you can make that kind of money. Okay, $400, wrap cash. Cash is income. You're looking at your commission checks and you're like, oh, I only made $72. How many wraps did you sell? That's income. How many distributors did you sign? Remember those fast start bonuses you were getting? That's income. If you need $300 to $500 a month, we're going to show you the different ways you can earn it. Cash, bonuses, and commissions. You've got to take your cash, bonuses, and commissions and put it in a bank account that you're not readily using with your debit card, because that's going to run your business in the beginning. So I got in. I was like, I need that money. I borrowed $100 from our mortgage payment today. Okay, borrow. Sometimes you're gonna have people that are gonna be like, I don't have money. Okay, pre-sale wraps, start selling your stuff on Facebook. There are things in my house I still don't need and I can throw out there and sell it. And we have garage sales. We have green carpets and corporate events that come, and people are like, I don't have money, we have a freaking garage sale. I had a garage sale this summer with my distributors to go to green carpet, they made enough money to get there. Where there's a will, there's a way. If somebody is really ready to change where their life is, they'll make it happen. You give them the suggestions, and it'll make it happen, okay? I got in February of 2012, and I joined on the 12th. Okay, how many days in February got in? 28 on March 28. I joined on the 12th. And I went Ruby my first month. I use social media. We're going to talk to you about social media. However, we can do social media better now than the way I used to. We're going to teach you that. I was putting the wrap on people. I didn't care who they were. You can wrap people in a restaurant. Airplane. A girl on our team wrapped somebody 20,000 feet in the air. Stewardess wrapped her on a plane. I wrapped somebody in the bathroom at a bathroom stall in an airport. She was sitting next to me on the plane. I was talking to her as soon as we landed. I wrapped her in the bathroom. Lots of component access for install, but hey, I got a distributor out of it. Okay? You can wrap people at Applebee's, McDonald's, Burger King. Let's say you go to Bob Evans. I had parties at Bob Evans before. I've had people come, sit at the back table, I have my little display, and I'm wrapping them in the bathroom. People are coming in the bathroom. It's a wrap. Have you ever heard of it? Like, you have to be in that moment all the time. In your head, you've got to be in that moment that you are a crazy wrap person. You need to embrace it and have fun with it. Okay? Ruby in 2 months. People are in 2.5 weeks. People are doing it like 3 days now. It's insane what you can do when you really like drink it in and make it happen. I went diamond about 2.5 months into the business, and at that time they had a diamond bonus. It comes and goes. They bring in, it comes and goes. You got the price of something like that pop up here in the next month and a half, 2 months. But I went diamond and I earned a $10,000 bonus. And a diamond makes on average $2,000 a month. How much did I need to make the difference in my business? And 2.5 months in, I'm making on average $2,000 a month, and I earned a bonus. And that was just commission bonus. It's not only cash for selling wraps. Okay? 6 months in, I actually did double diamond. And a double makes on average $6,000 a month. So I added a couple zeros at the end of it. About a year later, I went triple diamond, and then this last April, I went presidential diamond, $50,000 bonus. 3.5 years in the business. Okay, people are doing that in 9 months. If you really have the guts for it, and you really have the drive, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of living off of $100 for 2 weeks, then you're going to make this happen, and you're going to make a difference in your whole life. You're going to put Arkansas on that. Like, I'm not even kidding. I quit my job as a double. So about a year in, I quit my job. My husband is going to be quitting his job in the near future. We've got a timeline for him. He does this with me, contract for diamond. You can do this as a family. You can do this together. My kids are out blitzing people. But we have paid off close to $15,000 already. We are planning on paying off even more debt by August, and I want to be the millionaires by August of 2016. My life has never looked the same. It never will. I will never go back to corporate America. I will never back away from handing out a blitz card to somebody, because what if that person woke up that morning and prayed to God to put somebody in their path to show them something that was going to make the difference? And what if you walked right by that person? What if you let that person go? And they've got a baby at home crying because they need food. Or there's a mom, a single mom, has a kids, and she's working 2 and 3 jobs, and she just needs something different. What if you don't get out of here? You guys need to really get into your heart and think about where you want to take this. Because there's so much, it's just so much more. Okay, and what we're going to teach you guys today will give you what you need to push forward. Because I know my life has never never been paid. That line of credit that I used to borrow from all the time, and now has a zero balance. Okay, that car that I always had to pay late, we got a lot of late fees on it, and notices that I really took 2 months, it now has no balance and I owe it. That's way worse. Hospital bills, doctor bills, pay them all in full. I don't have collectors calling me saying, we're gonna send you to collections, or you're gonna have a bad credit now because you're not paying your hospital bills. Because I couldn't even get the minimum payment, like, oh my God, those bills. They have a zero balance, they're gone, because of it. And it started with me listening to this lady tell me something crazy about this oversized tab of wings, with magic stuff on it that's gonna do amazing things. So I took a leap of faith, I followed her lead, and I will tell you guys, she does 11 hours for you guys. My sponsor didn't even live in my state. She's in Arizona now, she lived in Ohio. She was 2.5, 3 hours free. I didn't just go to her house and have her teach me what to do. She gave me the tools, the resources, the websites, the links, the calls, the trainings, corporate calendar, told me to get, if I wanted to go after it, I did. A little bit about me. I can keep going, but you guys don't. You told me to open it.
Okay.
I told her to do it, she said.
Okay, so my story is nothing like hers. This is like, I went to a party because, one, you know, because you, my best sister, you can go say hi. I have 2 little girls at home, and I had C-sections with both of them. And I was trying to lose weight, so that picture on the left, I was going to the gym, like multiple times a week, changed my diet, and like here's just here's my belly on the left, and my belly still looked like that. So I was working hard trying to lose the baby belly, and I was kind of like at a standstill. I lost 10 pounds, and that's kind of where I was at. I couldn't get anywhere else after that. So a friend I worked with at my old job, she was invited to a wrap party that Sandy was doing. So she invited me to it, and I couldn't go because I had something important to do. And then, like, that same girl, her daughter, her mom, somebody else had a party like a week later. So I ended up going to that one. I was skeptical about it, just like you said, all these people are perfectly normal. I mean, like she said, you have this huge.
I thought she couldn't mean my
I used to be a very quiet person. But anyways, I went to the party very skeptical. Yeah, I totally stared her down the entire time she was doing the party, thinking she was crazy. I was very intrigued by the business opportunity. I was not looking like for extra money. Like I did not go to that party looking for extra money or. I mean, I'm not saying that my money is amazing, but
you were like,
yeah. And I'm like, $25, I'll try her out. So I went, and she brought me in the bathroom there, and then when we went back into the bathroom to see my wrap, and I told her that I was very intrigued about the business, and that I could totally see myself doing this, and I'm like, I'm that type of person that if I put my heart and soul into something, like I really like, I don't know exactly what I really run with it. Well, then she took the wrap off. He took my after picture, and I was a bloater. Have you guys ran into any bloaters yet? Yeah. What?
We wrapped one that was bloating and
We haven't seen her.
bloater as a picture.
yeah, we were telling her something. I actually feel like
Yeah, that's what she said too. So I was like, she's like, 1 in 10 people blow. If you blow, it's a really good thing. It means your body's like either really unhealthy or it's just working really well or both with the wrap. So she told me go home, keep drinking water for the next 72 hours, and take a 72-hour picture. So my oldest daughter was 7 at the time, and I had her take my 72-hour picture because I was still super skeptical at that point. Because I paid that lady $25 and she didn't get her. So I told people that all the time, but she didn't. But anyway, she took a 72-hour picture, and then I sent it to her. At that time, we were doing side-by-side for me. She did the side-by-side and sent it back to me, and I was like, oh my God. So I seriously called her up right then and there and like, sign me up, I gotta start selling.
Well, the first line she gave you though was, I gotta go home and talk to you. Great, lost that one.
Yeah. But I really did, like I was just like, plus I would have seen my state. up. I was working, kind of backtracking a little bit, I was an account manager at a factory, it's called Courier, but it was bought out by R.R. Donnelley. They made like college textbooks, basically any book they probably ever opened if it was like a college textbook. High school they made it, so you guys remember? You guys have any clue? So anyways, I was an account manager there, I was salary, made good money. But I had those two little girls at home I was telling about, and I wanted to be at home with them. I don't know if you guys know my whole story, but like this is my first time meeting Destiny. I don't have like any family at home. Sandy kind of has the same story as I do. So for me, my two little girls is like the only people that I can look at. I'm like, oh my god, I don't have that. Like, to go to my husband and see what that type of family is like. Okay. So my girls are everything to me. And for me to go to this job and sit in this cubicle, make somebody else so sure that you look here and say, maybe nice, this is what you do, 9 to 5. And then I was paying somebody else to spend my time with my kids. And then I was rushing after work to get them to rush them here to say, well, like to yell at them and say, hurry, you gotta go, like not enjoying or having any like quality time with them. I did not like that life. I wanted a different life. And I heard about her, you know, what she was doing. She was still working at the time when I met her, but she told me about the $2,000 and all the opportunities. So anyways, I ran with it. I think I went at Emerald in 5 months, somewhere around there. And then it took me a year to get to Diamond, and I got the $1,000 bonus.
Can we stop there? You guys are on it. Don't get pissed off and discouraged, quit. You don't make it happen in 2 months like I did. I think it's a matter of program. But Diamond is a place to get. You know, get there, hard work, determination, and never quitting. It took her a year. And people at the state
Yeah, everybody goes in their own pace. It's just a matter of what you're going to do. Honestly, I think there was, there's more of my story, but there was parts where I didn't really, I knew what I had my hands on, but I didn't really, like she said, my girls were my why, but they also want me my excuses at certain points in my business. So that really set me back. If I would have had the right mindset the entire time, I could have been in Diamond in 5 months instead of a year. But I went Diamond in March 2014. I got the $2,000 bonus because they had the good bonuses going on then too. And then in June of 2014, I quit my job. So I accomplished my why, I would say. And now I'm boxing for double Diamond, so. Yeah, they're going to 2.5 years, yeah. So, you all have the stories.
And all of our stories are always different. But the constant in our lives is get worse, let's say, resting, eating, and using our steps to success in our career to make this happen. You're all going to get there at different times. You're going to have ups and downs in business. But Tina's going to walk through our party packs. I know you guys are usually at parties, I hope, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I know. After today, everyone should have one of these and use it every time, whether you're doing a party, a one-on-one consultation, a big group, restaurant, on an airplane, on a bus, at a school event, have this in your purse and move it all the time. It's going to take the customer side and the business side. You don't even have to know. It's going to show you exactly how to use this. If you don't have one yet, y'all have a builder kit, right? You just have to use it. After today, you will. And you'll realize how much better like you just got. And there's still more for that. Yep. I'll click to click.
So the nice thing about the party pad is the company set it up so that all we have to do is point and read. So this way we're not forgetting to tell anybody anything from right here. Point and read. And that's literally what I'm going to do. What I do at my parties, so I guess we can kind of backtrack because I don't know that many people like wrapping and stuff. So when you guys have a party, here's kind of like the layout. How you go. If you can have a wrap room, that's ideal because a lot of times people don't want to wrap in front of everybody else, People, you want to make everybody feel comfortable. So we can have a rec room, if not, just in the corner. Have everybody come in, have them sign in on like a sign-in sheet. I don't think we have one.
No, but if you order the sign-in sheet from the import store, Ryan, otherwise just get a paper and clipboard, write name, phone number, email, and then phone number, email, and then what, you can list what you're coming, $25 for each, so they know as you're signing in, they see what you're gonna pay. So it's you don't have to save yourself money.
And so when they come in and they sign in, have them go and pay, have some random or some bucket or something, put the $25 in. Once they pay for their wrap, then hand them their wrap. So whether
I'll get it.
you know, weird, yeah. Okay, so what's the LA about this? Okay, so they sign it, they get a wrap, check it on Facebook. Okay, so at that point, I put the board that I put together. I don't know if she does that, but I put the board as a party pad, as a little custom order form, a distributor order form, and a cat. Okay. They all sit down, and then I take them back to the wrapper with the order they signed in. So it's using what person like grab your money in, whatever. So I'm going to take the board picture from the front and to the side. They side, but chin, front, side, facial, front, side, and always take 2 angles because sometimes you can see. You guys probably all know. If I hear a yes, I'm like, well, we're going to hear about times is Facebook. So again, that tells us how huge social media is. So after I ask them that question, I tell them to go ahead and open up the page or open up the book, and I start at the first page. And it says, it's easy, affordable, and fun. Yeah, another thing you're going to want to do is get a wrap and wash it off, a facial and
in order to get their full results, their wraps. And when they get their box, keep wrapping the same spot until it's done and not jump around. There's more people that want to wrap their tummy and their thighs and their arms and tell them, do a full treatment per spot, look at the results, wrap to your happy, and then move on. Because if they jump around, you're gonna get a text saying the stuff doesn't work, and we say, money I want to refund. Because they're gonna take one wrap through their tummy, one wrap through their arm, one wrap through their leg. It comes for a box for a reason, a full box for full treatment. You've got to keep it in one spot. After you've done your full treatments, and you're happy with your results, you can spot treat with one wrap here or there. Well, it's not, but they've got to do for a minimum of 4 wraps on one spot.
Okay? So you put it on, you wear it for 45 minutes. You guys all use the saran wrap, the wrap. Saran wrap that they can use. We have our bag wrap too, wrap. Start drinking water right away. Like I said, when you take that, you wrap them in the water. Have them continue to drink water, as much water as they can for like 72 hours. The recommended amount of water is 50% of your body weight in ounces. So if you're 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water. That makes sense. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. Like a bottle of water, how many ounces is that, Lee?
This is 20 ounces.
20 ounces of water. So that's like halfway there.
So, yeah, one thing to remind people too is 9 out of 10 people will see visible results with their wrap. Their hair as well.
Which is really encouraging. Because
just make sure that people will ask you, does this help with losing weight? No. The wrap is not designed for weight loss. The wrap is designed to complement weight loss to tighten the skin up. Now, do some people see measurable results? Absolutely. God made our bodies all different. Okay, wraps them up differently than everyone. When someone asks you, you must keep it to what compliance gives us. It tightens, holds, and firms. We reduce your appearance, stretch marks, and cellulite. And 9 out of 10 people see the results of their very first wrap after 45 minutes. With progressive results of 7 as well. Okay?
Another thing too that might affect it is if they had like a lot of friction or they're like so irregular belly and their water's still really clogged, that might affect the results. Make sure you ask them, do you have lotion? Is the area clean? If it's not, like they've been sweating or they had lotion on or alcohol or whatever, have them clean the area and that's gonna help the results. Hopefully get better results faster. The facial down at the bottom, like we said, the wrap is positioned down. And then we have the facial for the face. The skin on the face is a lot more sensitive. Our facial is a deep hydration bath. Again, you're going to want to make sure that the face is nice and clean, the pores are nice and clean and dry. You wear it for 45 minutes, you're going to have a lot of cream left over, you'll just rub that in. Take the before and after pictures for the facials as well. So you can do that. Go ahead and flip the page. Go to the next page. This kind of shows this is what it does. This is the before and after 45 minute picture. Again, tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. Reduces the appearance of cellulite, and it gives you fast results from Rosy-Sleep based formula. You see how like I just read it? Like that's literally what you do at the party.
That's what you do at the party.
Yeah.
The only thing at this part that you would then add is get a photo put together. There's 10 pictures in our team page. You go in onto the team page, the our page, click on photos, and then photo album. There's before and after pictures. Y'all are getting started. You don't have a lot of pictures yet. All of these are corporate photos that I take this to parties and I hand it out. So I let them see other pictures before and after. And as I started to get my own, then I started to add my own in here too, because then I can do a story back. So it tells you exactly before and how many wraps they use. So when you're on this part in your party pad, don't hesitate to move your kids to the break and hand out your photo album and show it around, okay?
You can have pictures on your phone too. Yeah. Like if you don't have time to, like you forgot or whatever, just use so much on your phone. I was using my phone for the longest time. I never had an album, but people were always like, oh, I can't see it. I got an album.
Cheap, like Walgreens or Walmart, you can print them really, really cheap. They're a couple, so you can take around and how big your party is.
And you can only get it first. Put it in and buy a wrap because they don't know what it is. Like it could be expired, it could be something else. I mean, that's what you run into with those kind of sites. So tell them to make sure they're getting it from a distributor so they know they're getting the real stuff and they're really getting results. Because again, if it is expired, they're not gonna get. And then we go into the loyal customer program. Become a loyal customer. So I always like to stress how awesome our loyal customer program is. Like, seriously, I don't know what happened. Did you hear that? I have not seen a customer program out there like our loyal customer program. It is awesome. You can become a loyal customer for free just by buying one product a month for 3 months in a row. There's no minimum dollar amount, like the company is not trying to get you to spend a whole bunch of money. We just want you to try one thing for 3 months in a row. And actually, right from the get-go, when we first order, you save 40%, get a 40% discount, you start earning perk points. You use your own little, like, it's not really a landing page, but it's like your own little, it is a landing page, I guess, we call it a landing page, you know? Your little landing page, and so you'll have a password and user ID number. So you can log in and you can edit your orders, you can change where you want to ship to, you have complete control over your account. And that's the other nice thing about this because you can have customers in other states or other cities and they don't have to worry about, coming to you to get a product, you don't have to worry about finding them. You can have a hostess who has a party for you. Like a lot of other companies, like hostess has to get a hold of the distributor, get the products from them, and go find the people. So it's another thing that you really use for our hostesses. You get free shipping after 3 months. And all of these perks are for life. So once you have done your 3 months loyal customer program, you get all this for life. And then you get free wraps for referring loyal customers. Yeah.
What does that mean? And then they purchase from the customer that are going to about the right? If they don't want wraps, they can get $35 less. Right? Here's the only downside kicker to this that I don't like. The loyal customer that was referred and signed from your customer lane, you can't move them anywhere in the organization. You need them to go somewhere else for volume. They stay where they're at. It's the only downside to it. But customers see the link when they go to their page, so they click on it and they learn how to use it. And then they can use it. And if that customer ends up upgrading and wanting to be a distributor, the loyal customers that they sign up with their customer link stay as a customer now under you, and it doesn't follow them to their distributor. So those are just some heads up things about it. It's a great thing if you know if they get it and they're starting referring. I mean, it helps you get paid commission on it. It helps the volume in that particular area. But if like we just need you to a team, and if you need volume, we can move stuff. You can't move a referred loyal. So you kind of keep that in the back of your head, okay? So referred loyals can't be moved. They stay where they're at, okay?
Now you also earn perk points as a loyal customer, and what that is like 10% of their order they get back in perk points. Also, after 6 months, they get $50 in perk points just for being a loyal customer and having their auto shipment on for 6 months, and then after 12 months, they get another $150. So within their first year, yeah, you can get $200 pretty much in free product just because they've been a loyal customer on their auto shipment.
They get treated well. I've got a handful of customers that have been my customers for over 3 years. They don't want to do anything with the business. They love the products. They get so many reward points. They can go on a huge shopping spree every couple of months and stock up on their favorite things or buy the more expensive stuff, get it for free. But they love it and they will share and tell everyone and refer people your way. It's amazing.
My mother once got like $300 in products. Just because she orders something every month. She doesn't even order one thing. She orders like the relief, I think. So the loyal customer program, and just so you guys know, you guys all got a couple catalogs in here. Right? I don't know if you guys noticed this, but on the back it has an overview of the loyal customer program. So if this is a lot to remember. So if you're doing a party and you can't remember all the perks, just grab the catalog and read off of the little box. I mean, I forget sometimes, like, I'm stumbling on it here, like, I'm forgetting something.
Well, and for me, I'm all about, and her and I do things a lot alike, and sometimes we do different things. She might walk in and go, oh, that's a great idea, and I do the same thing to her. When I'm at a party and I'm talking to them about our customer program, I let them know, I tell them, pull your pet catalog out, and right here is our customer program. Because I'm planting seeds in their heads that, oh, I don't have to read through all that, because they're thinking about maybe wanting to do this with you. They're seeing that I'm reading exactly what's on their party pad. I'm reading exactly what's here. I'm reading it word for word. So in their head, they're like, oh, I don't have to remember all that. That's so nice. So I will pull this out and I will walk through it and read it. Great. It's nice little, because it's all about planting seeds. The people at your party are either going to join the customer program or okay.
Even at the time, if you don't have the catalog, if you don't want to put the catalog in the Word, because sometimes they do it space too. This page is where I'll begin this catalog out at. Because you don't really want, I have an issue with people not paying attention to me. Because then I'm like, okay, I must be really boring because they're looking at the products.
Give them ways to not be distracted.
Yeah.
So you're ready for this.
So I like to wait until this page for this. And then when you hand it to me, you can say, well, we're going to go over this part and then show the products. Okay. So then after we went over the little customer program, you have something else to say? Okay. So then I tell them we're going to go ahead and go over the products. And this is where we were talking about, and I'm going to let you kind of do you too. But what I do is I do like one-liners. I say we're not going to go over every product in detail because we have 3 pages and we're like all night long. Okay. But
My parties usually last 3 hours.
my first one is
Ours did. Our first one was 3 hours.
yeah.
You'll not come out. But you guys got lucky because when I joined, we didn't have this. When I joined, we didn't have this. We had a big book. And you remember that black book?
It was actually this size, but it was like kind of like a magazine.
So much bigger.
But yeah, mine was 3 hours. I was giving them way too much information.
People get so excited, you think they need to know everything. You think they need to know everything when they're only gonna go home with 7% of what you're telling them, so let's make sure it's all quality 7%. Does that make sense?
So, but the reason why I go over every product is because you don't like, okay, so everybody's sitting here, you guys all have your colleague is different, you guys all have different needs and wants. So like, I feel like if I don't go over every product, I might leave out that one product that's gonna change their quality of their life. So I like to talk about like anything. But I start out and I just let them know that these are the wraps, we talked about those. The defining gels underneath, I take a bottle of defining gel with me. Did you guys get little? I didn't mind. I was one of the few that didn't get there. That's what I wake up to anymore. I like it. Very distracting. But I take defining gel with me if you guys have it. If you don't have it, you don't have to. And I let them know that this defining gel is the exact same cream that's on the wrap, it's just not as concentrated. Okay? So this is like liquid gold right here. This is probably one of my favorite products actually. At that time, I then pass the defining gel around and I let them put it on themselves because, like, you don't like the old things, like when they have ownership of it. So let them do it themselves. Put a little dab of defining gel back their hand, one hand, not both. Don't rub it in like lotion, just do one hand. Rub it in, and
There's
then,
always one at the party that goes like this.
even though you say it, they still do it.
They always do it. You're like, there's always one, and have fun with that. Okay, I would call out that person. Be like, there's always one.
Yes.
Always like.
So at that point, like I'll kind of move on to other things. Like we won't really compare hands there. It takes a minute for the gel to dry for you, so to try to hit it for you. So have you guys all tried it?
I'm starting to grow
You won't even have to do that now that you have the wow. But we let them know we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna compare hands. So then after it dries, you come back and you have them like visually look at their hands, or you feel their hands. So you're gonna feel the tightness or see the difference. One of the two.
People love to touch, feel, taste, smell things.
So then we tell them to open up and it's not working out for me. But anyway, yeah, you open up and this is our skincare line. I always point out how our skincare line is all natural and good. So there's no crazy chemicals in it that's going to be harmful for your body. You don't care ribbons. We have a facial in the top, and we already talked about that in the first screen, so I don't go over that one again, I just point out where it's at in case they were wondering. Then we have the lip eye cream. At this point, I have an awesome picture. You have that for my eyes. Well, it's a white, obviously, but I have an amazing before and after of my